Hi, welcome to the Rule 62 podcast. My name is Rambo. Barbie, my lovely co-host, is on his way in. And we have a guest already tonight on the Rule 62 podcast. First business, though, we're down here at 4026 Washington Avenue North Side. And that's behind Minuteman Press. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Sarah, and I'm alcoholic.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. There you go. I'm super loud, and everybody else is super quiet. I don't know how to fix that.
Let me hear. No, I'm
Hello.
good.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm good right here.
I mean, but I had a hard time hearing you on last week's show at this volume. So
Really? Okay.
did that go up a little? No?
It sounds like it to me. It did. It is a little echoey on my mic.
It is. I know I turned the echo off, but I noticed it sounds a little tin canish. Maybe that's better. A little bit? No?
You'll see. Let me see. Oh,
Hello?
yeah, that's better.
Is it? Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
Put
Cool.
the music on in the background.
Yeah, I was working on that. So you want to give Sarah the rundown here?
Yes. So this is the Rule 62 podcast where we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Well, that.
You know what? That's why you're the boss, because I was supposed to ask you, have you ever heard of the Rule 62 podcast?
You
What
told
the
me
Rule
about it a few.
Okay.
There's that music.
There's
Okay, and
the
I
porn music.
can't hardly hear Sarah either. There, maybe try say something again. So,
This is,
oh, that's so weird. I wonder.
She gave the Linda Lovelace voice. She was like, "This is terrible."
I don't know how to make it better. I'll just sit back because I'm loud and I carry. So you've never seen our show?
I have not. No.
Okay. So did O explain to you what we do in here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So generally,
I
Ask
figured-
questions.
Yeah, just ask questions.
I come in with the icebreaker questions, the sheet of icebreaker questions.
Oh.
I like it.
Where's your card? Oh, you got your cards. Okay. And then, so I ask you icebreaker, and Big O asks you something a little heavier hitting in the recovery field to make you think about your recovery.
Yo, I'm operating blind today. I do not have my.
Spectaculars.
I do not.
Dang it.
That's
Look at how unprepared we always are. We
I
know
know.
we know this is coming every week, and
Every
both of us are just a shit show.
It's okay. You know, sometimes every week I forget something for karaoke too.
Yeah. Well, progress, not perfection, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Pick a number, Sarah. 1 to 114.
7.
7. That was quick and precise. What's your favorite thing to do in the winter?
Ooh, drink usually.
So instead of, and you'll want to be a little closer on the mic if you can, but instead of drinking, now that you're clean and sober,
I would say watch Netflix. I like watching shit.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting.
do you have any particular series or
I
shows?
just like the shows, like not movies. I prefer.
Okay.
See, I'm the exact
Show.
opposite. I don't want to watch a show. I
You
don't
want
want to
to
have to
binge
binge watch anything. Just
Or
give me a
wait for the next
movie.
week.
Yeah, none of that.
I mean, I think about that kind of stuff and it sounds fun in theory, but like sitting in here for the whole hour is like the longest I ever sit still anywhere. Like I
Right.
can't commit to watching TV.
Right.
Yeah. So that was my icebreaker. You go ahead. And if you need help, I will be your eyeballs.
Yeah, so it's a good idea to evaluate the course of your recovery. What do you think the changes in your life that needs to happen?
Oh, for me, it's definitely doing EMDR therapy. So the reason why you drink definitely is an issue for me.
Okay.
So it's addressing that, the bottom line issue.
Have you looked into that at all?
I have, yes. And
Okay.
I'll be starting that up again.
So what is your initial thoughts on, like, early in thoughts on why?
For me,
Yeah,
it's
for you.
childhood abuse for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. And then just bad relationships, just a lifelong process.
Pattern.
Yeah. Pattern.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never quite broke out of it. I definitely know the thought of that. I mean, I know what that feels like. I feel like I've been in a very negative pattern
Right.
for 20 years.
Oh, for sure.
Like I came out of prison and immediately went into a bad pattern of behavior and it just stuck.
Yep.
For 20 some odd years.
Yep. For sure.
Okay.
So also the other thing is I've never been on any medications
Mhm.
until recently. So I was always anti-med for some reason. So alcohol was just always my go-to
Yeah.
to like soothe what I was going through.
How you feeling about that? How you feeling about the
We're still working on it to get the right, ones and dosage and stuff like that. But I'm definitely a lot more calm.
yeah.
So it's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm hopeful.
oh, hey, what did you do?
I played with it.
Yeah, that was good. That was much better.
Mhm. I just haven't still figured out how to make mine sound less tin canny and loud. So I'm just gonna
You
try
just
to.
gotta stay back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to be quiet.
Yeah, that's about the same size of me too. Hey, Jody.
Hi.
How are you today? Jody's a frequent flyer on our show.
Man, I reject Jody. She's cheating on me. She got a boyfriend.
You ain't never committed to her in a way. Who are you mad at?
I know, right? Anyway,
So we're having a birthday party tomorrow
yeah.
for
Yeah.
my 21-year-old.
I just have to figure out how to Sam Hill to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. I spent every last dollar I had today getting there, and I just hope that I know it's not about stuff, that it's about time, but like
Yeah.
it's been 10 years, not one holiday or party with my kids. Like, and when I lost my kids the last time, I stopped. And even though we're rebuilding new days, the days of their birthdays come, and they're still the hardest days of every single year for me.
Mhm.
Me too.
So I'm trying, but I'm not good at planning. And she got a little mad at me. So, but I went and got a bunch of different kinds of teas and little like sparkling. She's gonna be 21. I don't drink, so I got these like sparkling clear pop things, so I can pretend like I'm having a toast.
I
with
was
her.
invited to a tea party. I'm expecting some tea.
There's gonna be like 4 or 5
Yeah.
different kinds of tea, possibly 6. Yeah,
Mhm.
and all of the fun things.
All the
Sparkly water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little
Bubbly.
sandwiches.
Little sandwiches?
Little sandwiches, little cake,
Okay.
brownies. Love it.
So did I tell you that over the past weekend, I sat down with my niece who was having a hard time with her son, and there was a conversation about maybe me taking him and him coming to live with me. It's more
It takes a
difficult.
community, it takes a community.
Exactly.
Yes, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just super honored that my family would even consider me in that way.
Well, that goes to show all the work that you've done,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a testament to who you are today.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a time when my sisters literally didn't allow me in the house, like just bringing all the shenanigans to their doorstep, like they're not upstanding women in society who's raising families. I'm over their house with drugs and hookers and whatnot. Like, it's okay to do. So, yeah.
That's really cool. I'm really glad for you. That's a big step.
I think I would probably say yes. I mean, if you're up for the task.
I am up for the task, but it's definitely more involved than just because I have to find a place, and then there's still the issue of his mother's going back and forth with the idea because there's a whole bunch involved in that.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to see through the shame and say, okay, this is for the best, even though it makes me feel like.
I mean, in times when there have been a time or two without CPS involvement, I've had my kids taken 5 times by CPS. I'm not proud of it. It is what it is. But like there have also been times when like I was definitely in a spot where I could not do it. And so I had asked my sister-in-law, like, hey, just for a couple of months, can you take them? So I can get my shit together, find a place to live, get on my feet. You know what I mean? And if push comes to shove, if you don't have a bigger place or whatever, because like we make do with what we can, right?
Flat out.
So
I had my sister, her 2 kids living with me in a 1-bedroom.
geez, I know. Yeah, me and my husband, my newborn, and my oldest daughter all slept in a very tiny one. It wasn't even much bigger than this room right here.
Yeah.
All 4 of us.
The look on your face is like.
It can be done.
It can be done, yeah. And you've got a good family here and in
it
your
sounds
programs
like
that can help you.
It sounds like he doesn't need much privacy at this time.
I mean, I would still like to have him have some.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, we can drop like curtains. We can make partitions.
He's a 15-year-old. Last thing I want to do is walk into the room like, oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, you can always. Oh my gosh, here's a funny story. Oh my gosh.
Keep it PG.
Okay. So, when my nephew was at that
We're going to
age,
get back to you in a moment.
yeah, when my nephew was at that age, His his dad told him it would turn green and fall off.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of different things.
Yeah, so
You got
he,
hair on the back of your hand.
All of that
Yeah.
old crap.
Yep. So he snuck in and put green food dye on it.
Joke.
Somebody should have called them peoples on him. Is all I'm
We didn't
saying.
have them peoples back when we needed them peoples for real. Oh man.
So Sarah, tell us about military. I was kind of shocked. I wasn't shocked, but what was that about? How long did you do the military?
Oh, I joined in 2004.
Okay.
Deployed to Iraq 2004 to 2006.
Okay.
Came back, worked as a recruiter for a few months, and then went for the civilian contractor back on the border of Iraq and Kuwait from
Jeez.
2006 to 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And then from 2008 to 2009 back to Iraq.
So
Wow.
yeah, serious career of it.
Well, not really. Just
Wait.
I was National Guard, and I was a FOBIT, which means I didn't see any combat. So I want to make that clear. So
Okay.
I'm not a combat vet. I don't want to take away from those that are. But
Okay.
it was fun. I had the time of my life there.
Do you think service and alcoholism? How did that interact?
It's definitely a
with each other?
culture. It's definitely in the culture of it, for
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
Still get that man's man. This is what we do. The bond type of.
Yeah,
Or
well, it's more
woman-
like just
woman in
after
this
work.
case.
That's what we do. We drink. We stay
Yeah.
on base and we drink, or go out to the bars, or yeah. It's just a thing we do.
What branch?
National Guard, Army National Guard, Minnesota. Yeah.
So how are you feeling about finding a different culture of things? Since that was the,
Well,
the go-to.
that's why I'm here. So I've been isolating a lot for the last, I think, 2 years.
Mhm.
So now that's why I'm starting to come here,
Cool.
get out.
I was very happy to see you. Because I was very happy to see you showing up here at the evening meeting. Because
Yeah.
I used to go to the morning meetings a few times that I did show up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before I flipped out on people, and never it stopped coming back.
You know, I went to that meeting recently in the morning
Really?
here. Yeah.
How was it?
Small,
Yeah.
very.
In the morning here?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I came,
Oh,
I think,
the-
on Tuesday, and it was like me and one other guy. So we're like, let's just go to the Dumb Brother one. So that's where we went
There's one at Dunn Brothers.
at 7. Oh, there was that day.
I'm not. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Those guys are those guys, and they help people. And I know people, though I don't care for that crowd. I know people who swear by that crowd, and who get a lot of experience, strength, and hope from
Yes.
those guys.
That's all that matters.
So that is all that matters.
I feel bad because the one guy that like primarily runs it lately, I know his name and I accidentally called him a different guy's name.
Yeah,
And I was like, shit.
I call somebody Kevin in a heartbeat. What up, George?
Aha.
Yeah.
See, I'm terrible at faces and names unless I see you constantly. I will see a doctor and not remember next time.
Yeah.
Not remember his face, not remember his name, not remember anything remarkable, unremarkable.
Yeah.
I'll meet someone and completely forget their name within 30 seconds. It's just part of my brain damage.
So there are
Drain damage. I like that. I had to think about that for a whole second. Sometimes my brain doesn't make the shapes happen properly.
Right. Sometimes I'm trying to fit round holes into square pegs,
Yes. Or vice versa. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. Trying to see if the show is even live right now. Okay, it is. Good. Well, because usually by now we have viewers on this platform because we're in a lot of different countries on a few
Ooh.
different platforms.
Wow.
And
weird question we've never gotten before.
ask it.
Do
When
it.
to this one's for you.
Do you think
Hmm.
it's negative to be selfish? Why or why not?
Ooh.
I know, right?
Ooh, I think it's healthy to have boundaries,
Okay.
but you should always be willing to lend a helping hand when needed.
So you think it's negative to be selfish?
No, I think it's healthy to have boundaries.
Okay. Talk
I
about
don't,
talk
well-
about the separation.
the separation.
Yeah, between.
So if you're not capable of helping someone at that time,
Okay.
then you say no. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
But you're always willing to when you're able to.
So no setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm is what I hear you saying.
Yeah, correct.
That's somebody. That's a somebody one of their favorite sayings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't pointing no fingers or nothing.
Yeah, and it depends on the situation because I'm all about helping people. I think I love doing that. So it depends on the situation.
Right.
So if someone wants help, then you'll find a way.
Yeah,
because they'll be helping themselves, so you can come alongside them, but you don't have to do everything for them.
Yeah,
That's the big difference.
Yeah. So speaking of that,
okay.
I've been struggling lately. Like, I've been telling a friend for a couple of months now, hey, you got to maybe think about letting go of some of the old people, places, and things to make room for the new. Because I know for me, it's hard to, and I say this all the time about the new shoes. I got these new recovery shoes, and I've never had them before. And I don't know how to walk, and I'm going to trip, I'm going to stumble, I'm going to fall, I'm going to get blisters, it's going to suck. But I want to walk in these new recovery shoes. I just don't know how, never have, and I want to be proficient, right?
Right.
There's going to come times where I'm going to be like, fuck them shoes. Sorry, TV land. But like, and in order to keep them nice, like I don't know how any of this goes, shoes come with shoe polish or whatever. I've never used that kind of stuff before, right? Metaphorically, all of this is. So I've been going to new meetings, and I took an inspiration from Rob, who's been filling in for the Attitude for Gratitude podcast. Something about going to new meetings and collecting at least a couple of new numbers. So I've been doing that because I usually only stick here, right? But like, if I know for myself, if I'm not willing to go outside of my comfort bubble, like Paul always says, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. If I'm just staying in my bubble, there's no growth. Why am I going to grow if I'm not uncomfortable?
Right.
Yeah. So I've been going to new meetings and collecting new numbers. I got 5 new numbers, and I got a new sponsor, and I met with her for 2 hours yesterday.
Love that.
We'll start doing step work after we get done reading. So
that's what's up.
I'm excited. Feel reinvigorated. Wow. How do y'all feel about steps and sponsors, and where are we at with that?
I've tried it a couple times and didn't get far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get past that 4th step? Did you do
again,
the
I think I
readings?
just was at that point where I wasn't ready to quit drinking yet.
Oh,
So
sure. That makes sense.
There's no
Definitely
point.
matters.
Yeah. So even the sponsor was like, well, call me when you are. Because there's no point.
Yeah.
So I had the idea that you work the steps to get sober.
Oh.
And I still don't know how I feel about that. But she had a different idea. She said, be sober, then we work the steps.
Yes. Yeah.
So we just agreed to disagree on that.
I mean,
I still don't know.
It's generally true that you get clean and sober first, and then
Well, it's
you
not
work
like
the
I was
steps.
going to the meetings drunk,
Well, right.
but
Yeah.
if I was drinking afterwards, I think that's the whole point of you work the steps to get sober.
It says, it says desire to be sober.
Yeah.
Desire not to drink.
Which I think it should be a desire. If you have the desire to drink, that's why you're qualified.
Either way
Right.
on that one.
Either way,
Either which way you approach it, as long as you get there is fine.
Right.
But my question is, excuse me. My question is it I wasn't ready to stop drinking is a misleading statement when I hear it to me. It's more to me, in my opinion, it's been in the past. I'm not ready to put the work in to build relationships. I do relationships poorly, and sponsorship is a relationship both ways.
Sorry, I think we're gonna is that me? So sorry.
It was something. So what do you think?
What is happening?
I don't know. Hang them up right. Hang them up on the thing. And then walk away. There you go. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's good.
You have that energy.
It's good. Go do what you was gonna do.
No, I think Jody's covering it now.
Okay.
But now I'm scared to move the earpieces or whatever. It's fine. I can do this without having to hear it. Is it doing it again?
It's still doing it. Yeah.
I don't know what the issue. I don't know what the issue is, but it's starting to make me nervous.
So what do you think about that part, the relationship piece of it? Because the reason I say that saying that I wasn't ready to get sober is a misleading statement is because I was never ready. Even a couple of years in, I could have easily went back the other way. Whatever you just did was perfect.
Right.
You know, the point is the relationships I build and working on the relationships and actually committing to calling this person and committing to doing the work with this person. That builds on itself and creates momentum.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, what do you think about it?
You have to elaborate on. Well, what exactly is the question?
So,
My thoughts on relationships. And
relationships
sponsors versus-
and whether or not that was the issue in working the steps with the sponsor. It's the relationship part of it, not so much I wasn't ready to stop using.
Right.
Because who amongst us has ever really stopped?
Yeah,
ready
I
to
think
stop
about using every single day.
You know,
I wanted to cram a needle in my arm worse today than I have in probably a full 2 years.
yeah,
Yeah. So I look at it like, for me, my ultimate goal isn't to be sober. My ultimate goal is to heal
There you
from
go.
the past. So I was looking, or I'm not, I don't know, maybe am looking for someone to walk that journey with me without cutting me off or coping with the only way I know how to cope until I get professional help to actually dive in deep to the abuse.
Yeah.
And heal from that.
So it's interesting that you say that, right? Because like people ask me to sponsor them all the time.
Mhm.
I've been through several different kinds of steps. But I tell people all the time, if you climb in my boat, we're both going to drown. I'll be your recovery buddy, but I won't take anybody through their steps. I'm not at a point where I feel like I can dedicate that kind of time to
and that's
somebody
fair.
right now. And it's been a while. And I did not have the shining, brimming experience this last fourth and fifth that I had 10 years prior, or that people talk about, or that our literature talks about. But I kept coming, right? And I kept doing the things anyway. And I know that, like, for me, these steps are something that I intend on doing again, but they can be.
Well,
It
my
can
thing
be a
is,
lot.
I'm not asking anyone to fight my demons for me.
Right.
So
Right.
I wasn't asking for anyone to put that on their shoulders.
Right.
But it's more, don't quit on me.
Don't
Right.
quit on me.
Yeah.
Don't
Carry my,
leave me.
carry my
I
battle.
have-
See, and that's why I
Like,
tell
leave
people,
no
Yeah.
one behind.
Please
have
don't
a-
leave me.
that's
I
why
have
I
a
tell
spot.
people I'll be their recovery buddies. Because
I
I
have
think
a-
it changes it. Sorry.
But that's okay. I have a sponsee right now. We both know who he is.
Mhm.
And yeah, he's in my house one day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to treatment. The next day, I can't get a hold of him, and he shows up with new sores on his face type shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I don't know, man, because I was a low bottom addict. I was, so if the people would have gave up on me, Lord knows. But I don't believe in there's any such thing as hopeless or beyond redemption,
You're right.
because any list you make, you put yourself on that list.
Right.
So if I got a list of hopeless people,
Yep.
Yeah.
But we do have to get to the next guest. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
Would you do
Thank
us
you
a
for having
favor?
me.
Take over.
Yeah. So at the end of each guest segment, we give you 30 seconds, give a shout out or whatever you want to bump somebody, whatever. And,
I got nothing.
all right.
Nothing?
Well, I'm really
But
glad
thank
that you
you.
came on the show, and I'm glad
Yeah.
that you keep coming and keep coming back. And
Thank you.
this is your recovery.
Hell yeah.
No, but don't let any motherfucker. Sorry. Don't let. I'm sorry, TV land. Don't let anybody tell you what your recovery should look like. And if people are willing to walk away from you, from your only, like, whatever, them ain't your right people.
Right, yeah.
Keep looking until
And
you
it's-
find your
yeah.
people.
You
You
know?
know?
Yep.
Our next show is going to have cussing.
Do
Not
it.
this show, but our next show.
Our
is
next
gonna
show.
have cussing.
Okay. All
All
right.
And
Well,
do
thank
me
you.
do us
Thank
a
you,
favor
Sarah.
and sign the wall before you leave, please.
Or the ceiling.
Or the ceiling, whatever you can get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sign Jody's head, forehead, whatever. Man.
She's never ever. I don't know. It's me.
Oh, here's the pen. Right there.
It's me, and I can still hear the tin can.
I can't
I don't
hear
know. You sound good to me.
I think I fixed it. Is this one?
How many people are coming in here?
Um,
Steve, you want to finish our thing?
I think we got 3 more people.
Jody, you need your spot, please.
Okay.
Thank
Goodbye, TV land.
Thanks
it
for
was
coming.
fun being in here.
You know we'll have you in again. I love that you're willing to fill in for us. Thank you so much, Jody. Your hair looks really cute tonight too. I like that.
Thank you.
All right,
Hello,
folks,
hello.
Let me shut off my ringer.
I'm still heartbroken, Jody. I'm not.
Don't you be guilting her.
Don't.
I got your back. I got your back, Jody. Don't you manipulate her.
I have a man.
Oh,
Steve, huh?
girl, you better be telling me all about it later. I want to know the juicy deets.
Steve, what's up, man?
Come on,
You gonna stay for a minute?
Hi, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
Nobody else can hear what's going on out there, right?
Yeah.
Just online.
Say that again?
Well, no, I mean, if the monitor's on, then they
Oh.
can. But if the monitor's not on, then they can't.
I have never once turned the monitor on.
I don't even.
We
I'm
def-
vertically challenged. I'm not
We
even
need
big
people
enough.
to do that for us. Is
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm not even big enough to do that.
Hey, TV land. By the way, I need TVs and laptops, man. I got 2 karaoke nights. So
I
TV?
discovered that 4 on my laptop. So missing.
what?
Oh my god! And I have to tell you about this stray yard cat human that keeps coming back to the house,
I love it.
peeking through windows and shit.
Wow.
All right. Tell us who we have on the show.
Delane, alcoholic.
Delane,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Everybody just called me D.
D-Man.
D-Man.
I probably won't call you that because that's what we all call my brother, but might call you D though.
All right. My name's Owen.
Hi, Owen.
I'm an alcoholic, drug addict,
Yeah.
addicted to everything.
I was
Addicted to more.
I was telling Owen before. You remember the last time he was on was the day. He
Yes,
gotta be
he who
named.
shall not be named. Yes, I
He's
remember
not
that clearly.
Voldemort, but please. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I invited him back on tonight to
Good.
give him a chance
Good.
to talk to the people and
That was my least favorite show.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a rough one.
That was rough. Yeah,
So D, tell us a
Me
little bit
too.
about yourself.
For my very first one.
yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I grew up in St. Paul. I mean, so
We're sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just joking. I love St. Paul.
you better.
I do. I love St. Paul.
It's all in Minnesota. I don't know why people got to split hairs about the same state. You might as well be North Dakota.
No.
It's the Twin Cities. It's the same.
It's
as
the twin.
Minneapolis.
It's yeah.
St.
Did
Paul.
you just realize that's why they call it the Twin Cities?
No, I had a wardrobe malfunction,
Oh,
Okay.
and it's painful. Just so you know.
All right.
D, I know that you've heard of our show. Have you heard of the Rule 62 podcast?
yeah, I've checked out a few episodes.
Have you?
Hey.
Okay. All right. So we'll jump right into it then. 1 to 114. Pick a number, with the exception of not 86. Well, I don't know why they crossed that one off. 72?
What was 86? I say read it.
I will after this. What? I hate this one. They should have scribbled out this one. What's your favorite TV show? That's so basic.
Ever though, but ever.
The Sopranos.
Okay.
No,
Why?
I'll take it.
Just a great cast.
Yeah.
Well put together. So
Okay. All right. And number 86 says you can have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life. What is it? Probably, I can see why it got crossed off. Anyway,
Yeah, the addict aspect more.
more, all of it, everything. Yeah. 1 to 114.
114.
Okay. Favorite sports team?
Don't have one.
Me neither. Well, that's a
Me
lie.
neither.
That's a lie.
What?
Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks,
Oh.
and the Mariners. I like.
Mine is the I don't even think they're in Colorado anymore, but the Colorado Avalanche. Because
I know it.
that used to be my name. That was my street name.
Colorado Avalanche.
No, Avalanche. The hell, why would it be Colorado?
I was wondering the same thing. Like, you're not even go there. You don't even go there.
No, definitely don't go there.
I put my beaver on a boulder in Colorado.
No, that's a real thing.
It is.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah. Screaming from a mountain.
So tell me, what is the difference between habit and addiction?
Ooh.
you can have habits that are like things you do, like go to the gym every day all the time.
Yeah.
But you may not necessarily be addicted to it. I think just because it's something that you're so used to doing that it just becomes like normal. You know what I mean? Like it's just part of your routine. But addiction is like something you have to have.
I will sell your soul for that.
Oh,
That's
I would
addiction.
never-
Yeah.
So, not my soul, someone else's though.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'll
so-
sell your soul.
Yeah, that's
So
yeah.
tell me, give me a positive habit and a negative habit.
Positive is prayer, for
Okay.
sure.
How often you praying?
All throughout the day.
All throughout the day. Okay.
Yeah,
And what's a negative one that you still working
Man,
on?
anger.
And you're
For
Anger outburst,
Like,
anger.
I mean, it could be driving in traffic. You know what I mean? Like that can get to me after
Same.
driving for an hour. I can rush hour, man. It's still someone working.
Yeah.
Same.
You got a history of anger? You an assaultive person? What's going
Yeah, I
on?
mean, I've been incarcerated. I was in jail for almost a decade, and from everything from like a juvenile facility all the way to like Oak Park. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
been there, done that, all that shit. But I've done all that stuff. But
I don't know why that mic is sideways, but it's been bugging the hell out of me.
What is it?
Your
This
mic
one?
is sideways,
Should
and
it be this way?
yes, but I think the cord is too tight, and it's all taped down.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
don't
that
do too
don't,
much
yeah,
moving of
because
it.
that'll loosen that part. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna monkey with it when we're done here. I don't
Yeah.
know who came in and retaped this stuff, but yeah,
Can you hear me or?
yeah,
Yeah,
we can
we're
hear
good.
you.
Yeah.
I just think it's set weird.
Yeah, it's to the side.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's odd. Okay. Questions?
Questions.
Yeah, what's the question?
The question is,
You got to get closer on your mic, though.
What's the question?
recovering from addiction is more about is about more than not using the addictive substance. What part of your lifestyle surrounding your addiction have you changed or still need to change? So what do you need to change? Kind of the same question about just asked him about what's a bad habit, what's a good habit. What do you got going on that promotes,
Time management. I would say my time management.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty selfish with my time today. I never used to be. I would do everything for everybody.
Okay.
More, like to take the focus off of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be busy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to help this guy. I'm gonna help this. Always helping people. But now I would say time management is, I still do it. Like for my grandkids or my daughter, my son.
Yeah.
I'll drop everything and go run and save them. Like I'm going to do them a favor. It doesn't help. So I think that's one of the things. Kids know how to touch you.
Do you have a saving?
Manipulate? I would say.
I think that is a lot of I don't know what your story is exactly, but it sounds like parental guilt to me. And that's what I have too. And I parent out of guilt a lot.
Yeah.
And it's very hard not to, but I keep trying to tell myself, if I'm doing everything for them, and if something happens to me, I have just hindered my child because now they can't take care of themselves.
Right.
And plus, it's so much ego involved in that. That's still, no matter how you slice it, that's less to do with them and the love you have for them, and more about you and you being able to save the day, you being able to fix things.
That, you know what? And I actually, right before I came flying down here, I was I come some time management. You talked about that. It'll be a miracle if I'm on time for my own funeral. It really will. And
my wife used to say that.
yeah, I come flying in just hot, and I left the car running, and then this stray cat human comes up, and how my car didn't get stolen with all my crap inside of it running, I don't know. But long story longer, I come bursting through the door, and I have two roommates, and I throw everything down, and I'm panting because I smoke entirely too much, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go, I'm gonna be late for the show, and I have all this crap I gotta put away. And I don't know, there was a different part of the story, but now I've lost the time management. It was bad. It was terrible. And I'm bad at planning things, but parenting out of guilt. Yeah. So I know I'm not shit. And I know that I was gone I lost my kids 10 years ago, that's nothing. No holidays, no nothing of that stuff, So now when I can, I overdo it. And I know that's not helpful.
Yeah. And you threw that negative ass statement about yourself out there so casually, it probably went over people's head.
Well, what? Don't tell my sponsor. What? Was it me or was it him?
It was you.
What?
You was like, I know I ain't shit, but
I ain't.
You are something.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is that that's what it was, the pride and ego, because just right before I came down here, I was like, yeah, and I did this all by myself with the last bit of money. I worked my ass off to take care of me and mine, so I don't have to have a man take care of crap for me. But it's getting I'm getting too big with that. I don't need your help.
Because because on both ends of the spectrum, even if it's for the positive and I'm too big in the head, or if I'm you know, I ain't shit and I'm talking down to myself.
Either way, it's ego.
Either way, it's ego. Either way, it needs to be removed.
Also,
yeah.
also it's about perspective too. Like I ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
switching it up. Like
What's the proof? Right.
like looking at it like I'm not a piece of shit. I'm
Period.
the shit. You know what I mean? Like
Period.
I don't know about all that. I don't know. That
Or-
seems like a big shift.
or
We're
ju-
working
or
on
just
it.
right size.
I'm in therapy. Every right size.
Be right size.
I'm snack size. That works.
Snack size. Fun size.
Fun size. I don't know about that. I'm like a tiny ball of tannerite, just waiting for a bullet.
And back to the
Oh boy, I should talk to my therapist more.
So, you know, just to keep it about ego again for a little bit. How do you feel about the subject of ego? Where are you at with? Is your ego too big? Is it too small? Or is it under? Is it over?
I need to work on being a little more outgoing, a little less like.
Bring it to the mic a little bit.
Yeah, I think I need to be a little more outgoing. You know what I mean? Like, kind of take a little more pride in whatever you want to call it. Like, be a little more egotistic.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty like quiet and pretty reserved. So
Oh, so you need us to pull you out of your shell a little bit.
yeah, I'm working on it.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. Come to karaoke night. My speciality is bringing people out of their shell.
Or you
I
could
used
just
to be very, very aggressive. Right? Very, very aggressive. I learned to tone it back. So, I mean,
Same.
that's you know, it's opposite for you. Like me, everybody knew who I was. You know, like I was just everywhere.
Yeah.
And I still do that at times. If I go to a place and I feel uncomfortable, I just start interacting with everybody, so everybody knows who I am. That's part of ego.
Huh.
Yeah.
I got to be known.
And ego isn't a bad thing. I don't want to talk about ego as if it's a bad thing.
It's a
We
good
just
thing.
want
It's
to,
in a positive.
we just want to stay right size. You know, I don't want to be worse than I am. I don't want to be better than I am. You know.
So speaking of that,
Yeah.
so I was talking to my therapist this morning about, so I went to a few new meetings in the last few weeks, and I've like almost every night been going to a different meeting because I only ever really stick around here at 2218. So I've been trying to like expand my recovery stuff, and I go in and I like everybody around here knows me as Rambo Barbie, right? And then like both sound made up. My government name sounds made up and my alias sounds made up. But I felt some kind of way walking into a room with people that all had clearly way a lot of time of recovery, right? And I don't know why it mattered so much, but I was confused today because I don't really care about what people think, but it seems like I do. And she put it in a really interesting way. And she said, it seems more like you care more about how you present yourself. And that made more sense because like I feel like I'm verging on being a teenage senior citizen, and I walk around like a confused, angry 17-year-old. Like I dress like I'm 17, you know, and I'm 41. Like I got these little girls that are always watching, you know. But I feel like if I soften too much, like I'm not gonna be a minivan mom. No.
Right. You want to be the bad.
I want to be Rambo and EJ like at the same time. Like
Your mom's cool.
yeah, but also is like a nice lady. And nice ladies stand like this with their feet in.
With their feet in.
Yeah, with their feet in. You stand like this. So if you ever see me standing like this, I'm trying to be a little old lady.
Yeah. A good girl.
Yeah,
Why did you say 41 so aggressively?
because I hate it.
It's a good age.
I hate it. Like I know that my smoking and all the years of abuse has caused me to look 57, but
No, you don't look that.
I'm getting collagen
I thought
someday.
you were in your 30s.
Oh, pshaw. Oh, pshaw.
I got you by 20 years. So I'm
She
60.
single-handedly knows she's beautiful, but then thinks she's ugly at the same time.
I don't know about beautiful. I think I'm a cool chick.
Beautiful.
I don't know about beautiful. I think I'm a cool
Beautiful.
chick. I'm cool to hang out with. That's about it. Bonesaw. Anyway, back to the guests.
She told you, big O.
Yeah, she
did. Put you in your place. Where is your place?
This one is old. I don't even want to answer that.
I don't even
Anybody
know what
can
it
Try a
raise
new
their
one.
hand.
Shucks, somebody says this is nonsense. It isn't practical. Are you 1, 2? This one's for you.
I'm gonna do that when I get the glasses. I'm
All
just
right,
working on being
fine.
able to see.
Fine
Here,
then.
you want to borrow these?
What would you consider?
Oh,
Let's see what we get.
No. Oh, yeah.
no. Dun,
Magna-
dun, dun.
magnifying that up.
Yeah, I came to save
What-
the day.
what,
Gave it clutch. Oh, Jesus, Murphy, criminy.
What number are these?
Help me, Jesus. What? What number are who?
Go tell.
They'll be
All right, she's gonna take care of it.
She's working it out. She'll work it out.
She'll come
Okay.
in here with a towel. Sure.
What that say? Ooh, name 3 feelings that come up when you think about your recovery journey. Ooh, and then a follow-up for you. That was for you. But name 3 feelings that he didn't name. So whatever 3 feelings he named, you can't name those 3. You go.
I would say feeling happiness, like a decent serenity for sure.
Okay. Happiness, peace, serenity.
Well, yeah, that's part of it is I never knew how to be comfortable in my own skin. So that's real important. Just having that inner peace,
Okay.
knowing I'm doing the right thing.
How comfortable are you being in your own skin now?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
I love being alone. I used to always
too.
have to have people around me all the time.
Yep.
Now I
Crave the solitude, huh?
no, I really go in my car, I'll go to the woods somewhere and I'll just be out in nature, whatever, away from everything. It took me a lot of years to do that. I used to never want to be alone. Like, I didn't want to be alone. Now I love it. I love the serenity of it. And then getting your head together. What's my part? What's their part? Learning how to let things go.
Okay. How long have you been sober, by the way?
34 years.
What?
34 years.
34 years.
Holy
All right.
criminy. I don't know why. I just thought you just got out of the joint or something.
Yeah, I come off real stupid.
Huh. So you didn't just get out of
I'm
prison?
fly like a fox.
There you go.
Okay, this one's for everybody.
Okay, then we got to move along because we got one more people.
Couple
We do?
more people.
Okay.
Yeah, Giovanni and his mom. Are they not out there?
Giovanni and
here.
Susan
His
are.
His mom left, so he'll do it with someone else. He
Oh.
was going to do it with me. He didn't get in here in time. Right, Giovanni?
Susan's
You're up in a minute.
just in 2 minutes. Cool. Okay. If you could live in any country, where would you live? You can't choose America.
Mm.
Brazil.
Philippines.
Thailand.
Philippines.
Why?
Just the nature, just being away from everything. I don't know. I like the culture.
Asian women.
Asian women.
Of course, that would be your damn answer. And how about you? Because of the Brazilian women.
I mean, it's beautiful down
I'm
there.
sick of y'all shit.
It's also beautiful and tropical in Thailand.
Well, they're a different culture. They're more wholesome and they treat men better than women treat us here.
Yeah,
They definitely-
I'm a whole jerk.
They definitely don't walk around with bone saws.
I
That was
did,
just for you.
I did get to threaten somebody with that recently because I got a new one.
A big one, yeah.
Big one. One I had was EJ size before, but now it went with Melvin. Rest in peace. I don't know if I would pick. There's an island, somewhere near Trinidad and Tobago, and I would pick that. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I want to go there.
You ever see those videos that go, "Oh, if you stay here for 6 months, you can get $1 million."
Yeah.
I'll stay there for free.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay me.
Yeah,
Just let me go hang out for a month.
yeah. Alaska pays you a stipend to live there,
Nobody wants to live.
and that's why they pay you.
Alaskans
they'll
is
pay you
trying
to
to
go
find
there.
a way out.
Never.
I don't like the cold that much.
My mom's from Alaska. My granny. All right. At the end of every guest segment, we give you 30 seconds to give a shout out. So go ahead, shout out, and then sign the wall or the ceiling if you
I'll
have.
shout out to God, man, because I wouldn't have what I have here today without my higher power.
Okay.
What prescription?
I think 150, 150.
I would say shout out to Rhonda, who just recently lost her battle with depression.
Oh,
My prayers are with her. Sorry.
Yeah.
for your loss.
yeah. Okay, cool. And if you could sign the wall or the ceiling, and thanks for coming on the show.
All right, guys, thank you.
Yeah, feel welcome to come back any Wednesday or Friday.
Take one of these.
You sure can. Fridays and Wednesdays, you guys do this?
Well, we do it on Wednesdays, but then there's one that's like a little bit like guests get longer time to share their stories or whatever on Friday night show, and that's run by somebody else.
I'd be like to.
It's
I'd like to
also
do
the-
my story. My story's pretty great.
You would have to show up and talk with Tim or Rob or there's
Kevin.
a couple of guys.
Yeah,
If
Tim,
you
Rob,
show
or
up on
Kevin.
a Friday night, I'll introduce you to the guys you need to talk to.
All right.
And it's a little more structured. You know, you can't just pop in with them like you can with us.
Yeah. So they give you like a set, like you pretty much get the whole time
Yeah,
generally.
we're gonna do this. So-
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thanks for coming on our
All right,
show.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming back on the show and giving it another try.
Yeah, that was interesting the last time.
Yeah.
Thanks for not giving up on us.
You're right. All right, guys.
Bye. All right, we got our last two guests coming in, right?
Is Steve coming in or District
Phoenix,
Phoenix?
yeah.
First.
Was Steve gonna come in?
I don't think so.
All right. Hi.
Tell your mom she cut off. She can't come back to the spot.
Don't be mean.
So,
Moms have things to do too.
mom's a bit shy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I tried to convince her into coming in here tonight. She was not so.
That's okay. That's all right. Listen, I'm super extroverted, and I try not to have expectations, but I had expected that. Yep. I had expected that my children would also be extroverted.
Yeah.
Some of them are not.
It's really not.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really loud.
You don't necessarily need.
Yeah, you don't have to have them. Yeah, it's just so we can all hear each other, really, and
Oh, okay.
there's like a little bit of music in the background. Those mics don't really move very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you'll want to get real close to it though. Susan, little Miss Susan's never been on our show before.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you-
I-
You were? She was.
well, Bigo asked me this ridiculous question and I had zero answer for
Oh,
it.
that's right. I remember.
I sat here for 2 minutes before he moved on without me.
That's okay. That's
Did
all right.
I?
You did.
That
You
sounds.
asked me something that I had no answer for.
Okay.
And that's okay.
We go try to stump you again, then.
So we have Phoenix and Susan back.
Whatever.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this week, Phoenix?
I have been embracing serenity as per usual, and in fact, this week has been a lot about surrender for me.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about that a little bit.
So the thing is, like, I trust my higher power. I trust the divine, mentally, psychologically, and emotionally, spiritually. However, there's a part of me that was holding back. My nervous system requires a lot of work because my whole life, my nervous system didn't feel safe to be.
Right.
So now it's like, even though I trust the divine with every part of my being other than my nervous system, although now that's changing, I'm learning to let myself just let go because everything will work out the way that it needs to because I trust the process and I know that there's something more.
Okay, so speaking of that, I had almost a similar conversation with in a different way about different facets, but my nervous system, like we were talking about nervous systems and stuff. I sound like a tin can. There we go. That's better. And I'm, whatever, weird, whatever. I don't like being touched soft, but I enjoy a hard embrace, right? But sometimes I'm okay with being touched and sometimes I'm not. I love hugs, but I don't like really being touched much, right? And so my therapist was telling me about this stuff. Like, I believe in tapping and stuff. And sometimes if you see me and I'm upset and I'm doing this shit, I'm just trying to calm myself down until I can. And it's like a mini EMDR and rapid desensitization. Anyway, long story longer, she was talking about doing this new kind of therapy. And I thought of you and I thought of one of my kids. But like I had a therapist one time and it was like tapping. So you would tap here a few times, tap here a few times, here 5 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 times, on your hips and on your thighs. And there's also a way that somebody else can do it where on different spots, and they kind of do it hard enough that, and it like does something to the inside of you, does something to your nervous system to recalibrate it and be like, oh, okay, this is okay. You know,
Sounds like it engages your senses. So
Yeah.
the thing is, like with your nervous system, especially for us who have struggled with like addiction, I'm gonna raise this a little bit.
yeah.
For those of us who struggle with addiction and alcoholism and things like that, we had some experiences in our life that made us traumatized. That's why we're struggling with an addiction and alcoholism after using a substance that other people can use and not have the same problem. So it's like oftentimes we develop a very strong discomfort to things, and that often allows us to intellectualize the things that we're experiencing instead of feeling them. So we get very drawn away from our senses. So when we start to activate our senses, we can start to almost have a more balanced state of mind.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
I also wanted to bring up one thing: TRE, tension and trauma release exercises. I don't know how to explain them very well, but it's done wonders for my nervous system.
I think I understand what you're about to talk about because there's different ways to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, it's about engaging or really just stretch. You actually spoke about something that reminded me of it at one point, the last time I was on here. Basically, it's stretching out my body so that it's exposed, usually my stomach. So like the first time I did it, I laid on my back and I had my legs out and like kind of like a cross-legged position almost. I don't even know if cross-legged is the right way to describe it, but basically I was laid back and it exposed my stomach and I had my arms up. And what that does is it starts to trigger this nervous system response because that doesn't feel safe at first.
Right.
But what it's doing is it's activating that part
Your
of our
vagal nerve.
Yes, it's activating that part of our nervous system that had all these fight, flight, freeze, or fawn responses that never actually got finished. Because like when we have fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, when we have fight responses, we need to actually win the fight to not hold that trauma in our body. If we have freeze responses, we have to freeze until we're safe. If we have flight responses, we have to get away. If we don't, that trauma stores in our body.
Right.
And so these types of experiences allows us to release this stored in our body.
Did you hear me talk about the time when my therapist had suggested, like, it was so ridiculous. She was like, this is going to be like mini EMDR, and in a Walmart parking lot at like 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. It was it? Yeah, where I'm just losing my shit, and I cried all the way, and then I stretched out, and I felt so ridiculous. But after doing it a few times, it made me laugh because I could only imagine what the person in the car, a car away, thought, like, this crazy lady. You know?
Did you cry?
I bawled my eyes out, but then after a couple of times, and I felt, I won't say calm, but I felt like mute, not to an extreme.
Like something released.
A little bit, yeah. And then I was able to get to a place where I could laugh. And I feel like for me, and for situations that I deal with, interactions with people, I feel like if I can get myself, and if there's another person involved, to a spot where we can laugh, then that's a good way to, like, I don't know, for me, it's a good way to start implementing different things that I wouldn't ordinarily do to try to calm and desensitize that part of me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you
Thank you for bringing
spoke
that up.
about being at peace and
Serenity.
giving, trusting in the process that everything will be okay, that God has you, that, what's the balance between the trust that it'll all be okay and the practice of making it all be okay?
Making efforts.
Making your own efforts. What's your balance? How do you feel about that balance? Then we're going to come to you, Susie. We ain't forgot about you.
So
I'm still thinking of a stomper that's going to...
I see it as I surrender to divine will, right? So thy will be done. In some context, you could look at it like that. Basically, it's like I release the original will of my ego or the temptations of my ego, and what instead I allow myself to do is begin to meditate. Prayer, mostly meditate for me, although I'm starting to practice prayer again more, and I like to sit with my thoughts and I'll meditate for an hour, 2-3 hours at a time if I have the time and feel willing to do it.
I wish I could do that. I just can't.
Well, you
make
can.
myself-
It's
I
just
can't
it's a
sit
matter.
still.
It's the matter of the discipline. Yeah. There's a few times where I went up to 6 hours, but it's like that. Those were I was in extremely emotional states. But now I've turned I turned what my natural habit is with addiction to always run to a substance to when I start to feel a lack of clarity, a lack of ease, a lack of comfort. My main go-to is let me meditate because I know I will find that peace and serenity within minutes, within 10, 20 minutes at most. Because I just have to find myself again.
Right.
So
I'll
it
bring
sounds
myself
like
back.
you're making the peace finding a practice, a matter of habit.
And there was one to answer your question. There was a part of that I didn't answer. Was
Mm-hmm.
what am I doing to make sure that my efforts are part of it? Which is when I meditate, if I need to, I'll meditate and ask the question and allow my thoughts to wander, and somehow I always find the answers. Or they start to spark in my mind, and I just focus on my breathing. I start the meditation with an intention. What is my question? That's it, and then eventually it comes, and then I proceed with that, and I trust that that's divine will, and it allows me to follow my intuition.
You got to listen to Alan Watts.
Oh,
The unimportance of your thoughts.
yeah.
Yeah, he does this whole talk where he's like, don't be attaching to your thoughts, and because those aren't even always yours. It's deep.
There's a book
So
called "Don't Believe Everything You Think."
yeah.
I've only read 2 or 3 chapters of it, and it kind of reminds me of that. It's like your thoughts are only things that are like. I think part of the book, The 4 Agreements, kind of speaks on it, where it's like these. There's like these parts of our unorganized personality traits, or like I forgot what they exactly called it, but I see it as like the archetypes within us that our personality traits bind to, that come out of us in our daily lives and from certain experiences that we tend to have different parts of our personalities react to things.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Everyone's got different parts, different hats that they wear. Yeah.
And so in that book, there's like they bring up a thing in it where it's like you have to find a balance, and I see that as Carl Jung's shadow work, where you do integration work and understand the different parts of your personality to not make them problematic. They can be not necessarily, they don't have to be things that make sense, but however you can find a way to make them harmonious instead of like a council of different people in your mind trying to tell you what to do when they all have different views.
Yeah, I get that. All right, Susan. So I want to redeem myself. All right, so habits. Habits have come up a bunch of times today. And the question is, what habits do you have to support success?
Oh, okay.
In anything, you can choose: recovery, life.
Well, when I decided that I had enough, because I was completely isolating. I think I said it in the last time I spoke at a meeting, that after my husband died, that was 5 years ago, and then I retired. I had all the time in the world to just order a box of wine from Total Wine online, and they deliver it, and I didn't have to
Leave the house.
didn't have to leave the house. And I actually just got up, didn't do anything productive at all, just sat on the sofa and listened to music and drank wine. And naturally, after a few years, I wound up in the hospital. So the thing was that my husband did die of alcoholism. They called it alcoholic dementia. I'm not sure why, but he was just skin and bones, and I had promised him he could live at home, and so I had to take care of him because he was. But so I had done that, and then I wrecked my arms, and so I really physically couldn't do anything. So I felt felt okay with just doing nothing and being in the house. I love my house. I love being at home alone. And so I didn't have a problem with it until my health deteriorated.
Mhm.
And so I didn't have any habits either. I would go for months without taking my meds,
Mhm.
eating or whatever, just
All
I
of the
wouldn't,
habits were negative ones.
right, bad
Brought up
habits.
one of the ones that you changed in the meeting. Discipline.
Discipline, exactly. Now I have, thank you. Now I have a routine, a discipline. I don't necessarily get up at a particular time because I get up early and take my dog outside and then I go back to bed. And when I wake up is when I wake up.
I like
Which-
that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Retired life, man, gang banging
Yeah,
on the
right.
Don't be throwing out.
The only
What are you
bad
doing?
I just threw out 6 different gang signs. I don't even know what they all mean. TV
Somebody
land
got
don't
mad
care.
at me. Somebody got mad at me for doing this because
Really?
this is
Oh my God,
Really?
weirdos.
That's weird.
Yeah.
well because
Okay.
this is a gang affiliation.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought someone did the half heart to me once, and I was like, "Do you know what you just threw up to me?"
Right. I just got
Oh, I haven't a clue.
Yeah.
so people
Good for you.
do this,
Yeah.
Susan, and they connect each other's hands.
Yeah, and it's supposed to represent
First
a
off,
heart.
a heart.
However, it's
Right.
also a gang sign.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
I
okay.
get it.
And they showed up, so it's like,
See-
I used to have people. No,
But
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't know
but
that.
it looks like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks
looks like a shape of a.
yeah, it looks very, very
Yes. All of that.
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. And not what it is.
Yeah.
She wasn't finished with her answering.
Okay, what was I saying about discipline? About a routine. I have
Positive habits.
positive habits, exactly. So I have started I have now, being at a certain age, I have an idea I'm the oldest person in here.
Maybe.
I think I might be.
I mean, I've heard God
Oh no,
I've heard God is in this.
there is
building.
God, and He's been around forever. Anyway, and then Sally too has.
Oh,
been
yes.
around. Yes,
I think she's got you beat.
she does.
I think you're a young pup
She
comparatively.
has me beat by a few decades. Yes, not a lot of decades, just a few.
So you're the young pup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, at any rate, so now I've decided that I can't. Well, my daughter, when I came home from the hospital, told me that if I picked up my glass of wine again, she would not be there for me.
Yeah.
She told me that she was not going to watch me die like my husband did. And that frightened me terribly because I had been sober 2 years prior for a year, but not with the help of Will Work or any recovery group. Not just
White knuckling it, as they say.
white knuckling it, yes. And so when I picked up that glass of wine that time, it was obvious that I was never going to stop drinking.
Yeah.
So this time when I had to get sober, because my daughter said, well, I won't be around. And I thought to myself, I can't live like that.
Yeah.
I love my daughter and my bonus daughter. And so
I love that you call her that.
I have a bonus daughter.
bonus
I'm very,
daughter.
very lucky.
Yes.
So at any rate, I said, it was a shock to my system because I knew that I had to make up my mind. But an hour later, I called her up and I said, come over and get all the wine in my house. And she did. And the next day when she came over, she wrote a list of all the places for me to call. And I called until one of the receptionists, because they were all rehab
Oh yeah.
places.
Yep.
And I was just looking for, I didn't know what for
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah.
they gave me the phone number for Will Work, and I looked up Will Work and came here, and I've been home ever since.
Yeah, you
And
never
I
looked back.
loved
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
And I was there. I tried the one woman's meeting because I was so scared.
Mhm.
And then it turns out now I go to 6 meetings a week.
So I actually am glad that you brought that up because I found a new women's meeting. Not that I don't love the one here.
Uh-huh.
I found a new one on a different day.
Okay.
and I thought of you,
Yes,
and I was like, I wonder if she'd be interested in going to that.
you'll have to tell me all
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
It's on Sunday evenings. So
Oh, but I'd share the
oh, that's right. No, but I think it's
Co-chair.
it's
I'm
at a
sorry.
different time. than
different
this.
time. Perfect. I can do that.
And I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday. I'll have to check
Yeah,
into it,
yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
you'd really like it.
I wonderful.
Also, that Sunday meeting is possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Rich comes up with absolutely spot
Y'all do
on
great.
topics. They're wonderful. I
Indeed.
agree. So anyway, back to
Could you shout that out real quick? That's a very good meeting.
oh, this Sunday night at 7:00 at Will Work for Recovery. Absolutely. Rich Fedick does an absolutely tremendous job of picking topics, and they're on PTSD in childhood leading to addiction and the ways out of addiction.
Changing
in-
neural pathways.
Yep. Really incredible good things. Yeah. So great meeting. And he brings pizza and pop. So, if you like to eat, come to the Sunday night meeting. Okay, so I was talking about routine
Routines.
and discipline.
Yes.
So my routine now is like when I get out of bed,
Yeah, no.
I make my bed.
Jody knew damn well she ain't had no business going out the front door. I gotta go on. I gotta go like, hey, we're 6 minutes.
I know we are.
I'll
Yeah.
just do that.
Yeah, because we're almost done.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, Susan. Go
At
ahead.
any rate. Okay, so I make my bed. I mean, someone else brought that up that, it feels good to make your bed.
It does.
Mhm.
Your room looks nice, and I've always been tidy. I can sit anywhere in my house and look at something beautiful that I've collected on a beautiful sofa or wherever. On the day. Anyway, so then I go downstairs and I make my coffee and I so I do supplements. Okay. Because like I said, I'm of an age.
I do supplements too, short.
so I put the supplements that go into my coffee. They only go into my first coffee. After that, it's just caffeine.
Yeah.
And sugar.
Of course, yeah.
And then I have my hydrating cocktail,
Mhm.
and it's flavored like tangerine or something. And then into that I put some other flavored things that are good for you, good for your body.
Now, when you say cocktail, you just mean concoction.
Oh yeah, it's a concoction.
Yeah.
Like electrolytes.
Yeah,
Right.
electrolytes
Yes.
and like
So, yeah.
I
You gotta
don't-
be
yeah.
mindful.
yeah. I'm sorry.
I knew what you
My
I knew what
morning
you meant.
mocktail.
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
Right. We are on a podcast.
Yeah.
It's yes.
Yeah.
All above board, yes. Anyway, so I mix that up and I take my supplements with it because I have a few. Anyway, so that's that routine. And then I go to my computer and sometimes I have ad work to do because I am a graphic designer. So, and I freelance even though I'm retired. So if I'm lucky enough to have work to do, I'll work on my computer because I'm set up to do it at home. I have all the good programs. So
I might want to talk to you about graphic design.
There you go.
no problem. I could use more work. Although I do a lot of pro bono, for people that I love,
I need some stuff done too. Speaking of doing stuff for free,
Yeah. You're looking for new flyers. You.
no, I can do the flyers. I got another idea.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yes, talk to me. Yeah.
That's you, I think.
At any rate, yeah. So, and that's how I start my day, and it's a great routine. And by the time I'm done, it's like I have to watch the time because even though I'm retired, I could be late for picking somebody up for a meeting, because I go to 6 meetings a week and I might be going to 7 because, well, that would make it 8, yours, because I had gone to the Tuesday night and it turns out it's a smudge meeting. And
Oh, here.
Here, yes,
Road to
at-
recovery.
at Will
Yes.
Work for Recovery.
Yes.
And I was really afraid that I was intruding. And I talked to Bridget about that. And she said no, because Stanley,
Yeah.
who's going to be co-chairing it now. So I'm gonna next week I'm gonna go, because
I've been wanting to check that one out.
you know
It's
it
good.
was
It's quiet,
it's very
respectful.
intimate, very quiet,
Was it one
very
the Tuesday one?
respectful.
Yeah.
The
I was
Tuesday.
here yesterday for the first time for that.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice.
I usually
Yeah.
work late on Tuesdays, so I usually don't
Yeah.
get a chance to.
But and I was to it once, but I felt like I was intruding, so I was afraid to go back. But now that I know that Stanley is the co-chair, and I can ask the question, do you feel like I'm intruding? Because I felt like maybe they didn't want to share because I was there.
No.
But I love the ceremony of it. I love that, and it's like a Native American woman on my block. I met for the first time at National Night Out. Absolutely terrific woman. Absolutely fantastic. Yurok, that's the name of her tribe, from northwestern United States, up in Oregon.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So but she was so cool to talk to. And I talked about it with her, and she said, "Oh no, Native Americans think that we're all God's children."
Yes.
And I love that. And it's true. So I am going to go, and I'm going to trust that I'm not intruding.
We all bleed the same color.
Yes.
And we all pray. It doesn't matter what.
Yes.
You know, the other day I came here to go get something to drink.
Uh-huh.
It was hot, and it's on my way home. I live right up the road.
Uh-huh.
And, every weekend the
Uh-huh.
next door neighbors have their things going on, and they have their tents set up. And,
Sure.
and I got out of I come flying in like a confused 17-year-old. So I have all my loud stuff going on, and the guy kind of looked at me, and I was like, oh, they're doing things. So I turned my music down. And when I got out, there was a man chanting in their dialect, in their
Uh-huh.
language.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't understand what he meant, but it was so like, I'm just drawn to Indian music and their chants. I don't know what it is. I just love it. There's something so inwardly cathartic. Long story longer, I get out, I don't understand it. I'm like walking closer and closer, but trying not to like freak people out, And then he said some words in English, and it moved me to tears.
Uh-huh.
Because all the same things, we all pray for the same things: health, love, happiness.
Right.
Health, love, happiness.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter what culture we're from, what
Right.
color we are,
It does.
what religion or God we seek.
Absolutely.
Inside, we all want the same stuff.
Same things.
And I just think it's really
Exactly.
cool. I know we're past time, but I'm having
No,
fun.
yeah. Shout outs.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, do shout outs. I don't want to end the show.
So my artist name and my just overall social media name is Phoenix, FENYXE _aligned, ALIGNED. And you can find anything related to my music, my spirituality, and my philosophy written on there in possible poetry.
So that's it.
We got Susan.
Shout out to whatever you want. Something positive.
Oh, I just want to say thank you for letting me come back
Yeah.
after I botched my last interview. Thank you. I love Woolworth.
Thank you. Love you too.
Yeah.
I'm shouting out Recovery Karaoke. As of right now, we have Friday nights at 8:30 to midnight at Will Work for Recovery, 4026 North Washington Avenue. And Saturday nights, we are going to be at historic 2218. That's at 2218 First Avenue South in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Come on out every single weekend and enjoy your time. Something positive to do.
My shout out is to Akira Desiree Little Pants. Happy birthday tomorrow. We're gonna have a tea party and it's gonna be fun. I love you and happy birthday, and I love you. That's all I have.
Affirmation real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wherever you're at in your life, no matter where you're at in your recovery, if you're in recovery, no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what you're going through, there is hope, and you are worthy as you are, as you have always been, as you always will be. And I hope you either know that or will discover that truth about yourself. You are worthy. You will always be worthy. Love yourself.
Bye, TV Land. Thanks for joining us.